All you need is substantial vegetable oils, and you will drive mitochondrial dysfunction, which is what I'm talking about, through oxidation, and you will drive insulin resistance, which will cause your blood sugar to go up. In a nutshell, when you consume high omega-6, you damage these molecules called cardiolipin, which are key players inside the inner mitochondrial membrane. So so that has power. And when those hydrogen protons come back through the membrane, they go through ATP synthase. That's the final step in the electron transport pathway. And when they come through there, that converts ADP, adenosine diphosphate, to ATP, adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the energy currency of the cell. And so, but what happens when you consume a high omega-6 diet is it damages that cardiolipin, causes the membrane to become leaky, and or changes the curvature of it. And that causes failure of that membrane. It allows, for one thing, those protons to leak out of the inner mitochondrial matrix, and therefore you cannot produce energy. And the very next thing that happens is that you increase the reactive oxygen species, and that causes the cell to become sick. The cell then becomes insulin resistant. It's the very next step. And if you think the cell is a microcosm of the entire body. So when the cell becomes insulin resistant, the entire body becomes insulin resistant. And this is exactly why. It's not about carbohydrates, and it's not about sugar. Sugar may cause this in extraordinary doses to some degree, but it takes, like, the doses they're using are like 60% of the diet. It's insane. It makes no sense. There's nobody in the world's consuming that much sugar. But anyway, so you can explain all of this, or at least I can, I believe, through a high omega-6 diet. You don't need any sugar, and you don't need high carbohydrates. And it doesn't matter what your macronutrient ratios are, that's irrelevant.